नित्यानन्देश्वरि मध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम्. I welcome all of you with my love and respects. I'll directly enter into Upanishads. Today I'll enter into the second verse. Please chant along with me. Kuruvanneveha karmani jijivishechadag samaha evam tvayinanya तेतोस्ति न कर्म लिप्यते नरे कुर्वन्नेवेह कर्माणि जिजीविषेत् सदग्गुणसमाः एवं त्वयि नान्य तेतोस्ति न कर्म लिप्यते नरे. The translation says, even while doing deeds here, one may desire to live 100 years, thus on you, not otherwise, that this is it. The deed adheres, not the man. Listen. This verse is the essence of Vedic tradition. Again and again insist Vedic tradition is all for life. If I have to put the whole Vedic tradition in one word, live. That's all. Live. Live so powerfully, so clearly, that all your patterns, engrams, fears don't find any place. You are just radiating. You are just overflowing. Live, live, live. Kuruvanneveha karmani jijivishet sadaggun samaha evam tvayinanyatetosti na karma lipyate nare. This verse is actually a blessing. See, Upanishadic rishis expect you to achieve everything just by the first verse. Isha vasyam idaggum sarvam yatkincha jagatyan jagat tena tyaktena vunjita makrita kasya sviddanam. Over. They do not expect you to have any doubt. The kind of a space they are carrying, rishis feel with this verse you are enlightened. Now you just need a blessing. A disciple who is enlightened needs a blessing from the Guru. Actually this verse, Kuruvanneveha karmani jijivishet Chadaggun samaha Evam tvayi nanyate tosti na karma lipyate nare. This verse is a blessing. Somebody was telling me the other day, one Swami came and met me. That Swami was telling, he heard some of the great scholars, Pandits, telling him, it seems they asked this Swami who came to meet me, what right this Nityananda has to comment on Upanishads? Where has he studied Sanskrit? Who is his guru teaching all the bhashyas? Who taught all the bhashyas? All these scholarly questions. Scholarly questions. This Swami, it seems, asked only one question. I am also seeing his satsang. You are also seeing his satsang. Come on, let's have an open discussion. Tell me honestly, all his words, does it make sense or not? It seems that Pandit was questioning. He put his head down and it makes sense, no doubt. But how can he speak? Who taught him? There should be a parampara. There should be. He doesn't have any guru who taught him different bhashyas, commentaries, vartikas, tikas. Then how can he comment on Upanishads? To that Swami I gave only one answer. Understand? Yes. I have not formally studied. The gurus who taught me does not even know how to chant the mantras with the so-called perfection. And they were not Sanskrit scholars. They taught me little bit, whatever they can. They may not have taught me what the commentators said, what the commentary on commentary, those commentators on commentators said, what the footnote says, what the interpretation says. They have not taught me all types of interpretations, but surely they pushed me to an experience to intercept what has happened exactly. So that is the authority I have to speak on Upanishads. Listen, listen, listen. I am telling you. Kuruvanne vega karmani chichivishecha daggum samaha evam tvayinanyate dosti na karma lipyate nare. Kuruvan means performing. Eva means alone. Iha, in this world. Karmani means as per the earlier sutras, the earlier sutra, from that context, working, being active, established in the cognition of the earlier sutras. Earlier verse, Isha Vasyam Idaggum Sarvam Yatkincha Jagatyan Jagat. Jijivishet, you should desire to live. Please understand You should not fall into depression, collapse, knowing that all change is established in change and it is consciousness. So what is there? No. No. It should not make you feel tired or bored. Sadagum samaha means, literally it means 100 years, but I'll clearly tell you, hundreds of years. Those days the 100 was the bigger number, like a, just to tell forever and ever, they say hundreds of years. So, it is not 100 years, hundreds of years. Sadagum samaha. Evam, thus, tvai, you, na, not, anyata, other alternative, asti, is, na, not, karma, work, adheres, lipyate, adheres, nare, man, ita, then this. Every day I have decided, I'll give you the word by word translation also so that you can understand. Now I'll give you the whole translation. Actually, in this verse, Upanishads are declaring, by internalizing the great, beautiful, great, beautiful, first verse of the Isavasya Upanishad, Isavasyamidaggum sarvam yatkincha jagatyan jagat tena tyaktena unjita makrita kasya sviddanam. By internalizing these verses, by making that verse as your cognition, now rishis are telling you, Upanishad is declaring, live forever in this cognition. Sometime when you feel, oh, everything is God, everything is consciousness, so what is there for me? Come on, get a blanket, let me do your Nidra Devi Puja. Everyone wants to do that one puja happily. Unfortunately, many are not able to do even that puja. Nidra Devi Puja means falling asleep. Listen. Knowing this truth, don't give up on yourself. Don't give up on yourself. This truth should be inspiring you, exciting you, entertaining you, expanding you. Actually, when you internalize that there is no need to worry about anything, change is established in change, and even the change established in change is pure consciousness. Actually, you become free from all fears and greed. You become so excited, alive, living, bubbly, joyful. You just know your whole life is in front of you. I tell you, when you feel your whole life is in front of you with so much of excitement, then you look at them again, look at the Upanishadic Rishis. Upanishad, now what do you want me to do? Then the Upanishad is giving the blessing. Kurvan nevega karmani jijivishechadag samaha evam tvayinanyate tosti karma lipyate nare. Oh beings, enjoy the life, live the life, being established in this cognition and living. Actually, last few days, that joy is really flowing into me and into the Sangha. Because one of the greatest discovery I have done in my research and development has happened in last few days. I don't want to say it is an accident. I don't want to say it is an incident. I only have to say it is a miracle. For quite a long time, I was feeling that I should take out and give a best lifestyle for all my disciples and devotees. See, I myself used to be and still follow the lifestyle of Manu. Means how to brush, how to wash yourself, how to take bath, how to dress. In all this I follow Manu. But even then I was feeling Manu is a human being. So these instructions are from him. I was looking, searching in the forest of spiritual literatures of Vedic tradition. Is there any book where Mahadeva himself gives instruction about all these day-to-day actions, the lifestyle instructions? I went on doing research. Of course, all the 112 Upanishads are only about the abstract principles. They do not talk about how many times you have to brush, how many times you have to wash your mouth, and how you have to keep yourself clean, or how you have to dress, how you have to cook, how you have to eat. Somehow I wanted from Mahadeva himself, if these instructions have come, it would have been so beautiful. Because every day when I brush, I only remember Manu and say, Manu, as you said, I am brushing. When I wake up, I say, oh Manu, as you said, I am waking up. When I take bath, I say only, oh Manu, as you said, I am doing it. Of course, Manu has authority from Mahadeva, but there is a possibility the person who has authority can miss few things. Like when I put somebody as a Mahant, they may follow the broad concept of what I gave, but there is a possibility to miss few things because of their own understandings and perceptions. So I used to wonder, is there any book? I was searching. The whole Upanishads, all the Upanishads were also delivered by Mahadeva in his formless space. And the space of no word, no form, where he sat as Dakshinamurti, his very presence vibrated, and all the rishis received that great truths. And in one part of the Tantras, which was given by Mahadeva directly to Devi, even there he speaks more about meditation techniques. Vijnana Bhairava Tantra, Kularnava Tantra, Shiva Sutras. Then further in few books, he speaks about the pujas, rituals. I was looking at some book where Mahadeva himself will give a precise instructions like how to cook and how to offer to him and how to eat and how to wear dress, how to brush the teeth, how to wake up, how to brush teeth and how to take bath and how to wash ourselves and how to wear Rudraksha, how to wear the Basma, all this. See, always the abstract principles he gave, once it becomes experience, when from that experience, I can also give you the instruction how to do all this. But somehow I wanted instructions directly from him. Suddenly, I should use only this word, I stumbled upon an amazing, beautiful, ultimate lifestyle book. Please understand, if Upanishads are the ultimate principle book, means which gives you the enlightenment and cognition of pure enlightenment, this book is the ultimate precise lifestyle book, and which is direct instruction from Mahadeva to Parvati. And I want to tell you, as far as the science of enlightenment is concerned, Upanishads are our principal book, first and foremost, for Hinduism and for our Sangha and for the whole humanity. And as far as the day-to-day lifestyle, how to brush, how to take bath, how to wash ourselves, how to dress, how to apply sacred ashes, and how to wear Rudraksh, in all this, this is the book for the whole world. Directly given by Mahadeva to Devi, this is the book for the whole Hindu tradition, and this is the book for our Sangha. The book is Kamika Agama. Lifestyle to cause your reality. Exact meaning of that word Kamika Agama means lifestyle to cause your reality. When I read, I was just moved. Moved. Such precise instruction of what should be the size of your brush. What should be the way and where, how, which direction you should be facing and taking bath. And it is just mind-blowing because of its exhaustive, precise narration and instructions handed over. See, it is like when I sit and give my vision to the ashramites, how the ashram should be and people should be and sangha should be, what precise, including the doorstep, how it should be, I'll give the instruction. Whether both the doors should be kept always open or one should be open and known. To that precise, Mahadeva has given instruction. I feel when I read that book, my work is done. Already he said it. He said it. He said it. And I vouch for that one truth with all my integrity. It is Mahadeva's instruction to the whole world through Devi. And when he himself has said it, all we need to do, just start living it. That's all. I'm just overflowing with the joy because from today, every day when I wake up, I'm going to say, "Oh Mahadeva, as you said, I am waking up." When I am putting my brush into the teeth, Mahadeva, as you said, I am brushing. When I am pouring water on my body, I'm going to say, "Oh Mahadeva, as you said, I am washing myself." Even when you wash yourself, please understand, the Agama gives the description of how to clean your bowels and how to wash yourself. To that precision, even when we wash ourselves, we'll say, "Oh Mahadeva, as you said, we are washing ourselves." When we apply Vibhuti, we'll say, "Oh Mahadeva, as you said, we are applying Vibhuti." When we are eating, "Oh Mahadeva, as you said, we are eating." When we are dressing, as you said, we are dressing. Literally, eating like Mahadeva, living like Mahadeva, sleeping like Mahadeva, everything as Mahadeva wanted us to do. And I tell you, Mahadeva is such a selfless being. Whatever is best, he discovered and he practices. He gives that exactly to all of us. He doesn't dilute. The moment I discover something new, first thing I'll do is next day come to the satsang and reveal it to all of you. Mahadeva does exactly the same. So understand, it is just so exciting to know Mahadeva loves us so much. Every single minute detail he attended with so much of care, and he has given us that beautiful instructions. I wanted to tell all of you, let us start imbibing Kamika Agama as much as we can, into our life. Because the best way to exist is as Mahadeva said, as Mahadeva revealed, as he has ordained, as he has given. So this great enlightened cognitions, yes, Isha Vasyam Idagum Sarvam Yatkincha Jagatyam Jagat Tena Tyaktena Vunjidam Akrita Kasya Sviddanam. Yes, I have this cognition now. Whole future is in front of me. I am free to live as I want. How should I live? Then Mahadeva comes down and gives the instruction. Come on, take this Kamika Agama. This is the way you should live. Understand how to cook offering for God, to how to offer and how to take everything. It is not just dress fashion book. It is not just makeup book. It is not just cookbook. It is all put together. Hygiene book, makeup book, dressing book, cookbook, ritual book, worship book, health book, everything. This verse, the meaning of this verse, Kurvanneveka karmani jijivishecchatagum samaha evam tvayinanyatetostina karma lipyadenare. Performing your actions from the context of the earlier verse, I can add one line. As per the Kamikagama, live forever blissfully. Live forever blissfully. Please imbibe Kamikagama as much as you can joyfully. Don't feel bound. Don't feel restricted. Don't feel conditioned. I tell you, when I started living, of course, from my birth I was brought up with this orthodox traditional lifestyle. But when I discovered it, it was such joy. It was such joy. I know I am doing everything as the great beings like Manu said. Now I know I am doing everything as my Mahadeva himself said. As instructed by Mahadeva. And it was such joy to have discovered Kamikagama, where Mahadeva gives such beautiful, precise instruction. He says very clearly, when his puja is done, what all should be played. He says mantra gana, veena gana, and Veda Adhyayana, all this has to be done when my puja is done. The upacharas. Such beautiful way he himself is describing. When I called a few of the ashramites and shared this joy, because it was like a revelation to me. I know there are some book, there is somewhere Mahadeva has given these instructions precisely. but only now I stumbled upon. I looked at why only now I stumbled upon this book. I understood. Only now all you guys are prepared to live it. That is why he is revealing it now. He is revealing it now. When I revealed the joy of Kamikagama discovery, discovering Kamikagama, to some of our ashramites, they took the responsibility. Swamiji, we will make short videos of how to do everything as per Kamikagama, like brushing teeth, taking bath, every instruction precisely. We will make it as short videos and release it to public so that everyone who wants to follow Mahadeva's instruction, they can follow brushing as per Mahadeva's instruction, taking bath as per Mahadeva's instruction, washing yourself as per Mahadeva's instruction, with the animation, some places, and some places description, some places instruction, some places demonstration. We will use all these and precisely make every one of you understand and apply Mahadeva's teachings in your day-to-day life. We are launching the first video today. Already ready. The first video on Mahadeva's instruction about our lifestyle. From Kamikagama, Danta Shuddhi means brushing your teeth. So it is presented by team of our sannyasis. You can watch and enjoy the video and live it.
Kamikagama is a set of guidelines given by Shiva to Devi about the Vedic lifestyle of causing our own reality. Danta Shuddhi means cleansing our teeth. Now today we will see a demonstration of how Kamikagama explains about cleansing our teeth, how the tooth stick should be. A tooth stick, basically a toothbrush, what we in today's world what we call as a toothbrush. In earlier days they were using the stem of a tree. Now Kamikagama defines the tooth stick for two sections of people. One is called mumukshus, people who are seeking the lifestyle of living Advaita, and bogis, people who are seeking outer world success, people who are seeking outer world pleasures. For mumukshus, the tooth stick is to be of the length of 8 angulas. 1 angula is equivalent to, in today's modern measurement, it is called 1.763 centimeters. So for mumukshus it should be 8 angulas, 14.104 centimeters, and for bogis the tooth stick is to be 12 angulas, which is coming to 21.156 centimeters. How a tooth stick is to be made? The tooth stick should be wet and it should be with a skin. So here if you see, these sticks are dried sticks fallen off from a tree, whereas this is a wet stick. It still is retaining the wetness of the tree and it is along with its skin. So the stick should be like this. It should be straight. If you see along with the scale, this tooth stick is straight, whereas if you see this, it is bent, it is curved. So this cannot be used as a tooth stick. It should be straight, and the size, the width of the tooth stick should be the width of your little finger. So if you can just see here, this tooth stick is almost the size of my little finger, whereas if you see the sample, if you take this stick, it is not close to the size of the width of my little finger. So choose a stick whose width is the size of your little finger. Okay, so we are taking this stick. However, from which plant that the stem should be plucked is different for the different categories of people. For seekers, mango tree can be used. Similarly, they have given a list of trees. For example, Pungai, Siribilbam, Karungali, Arjunam, Naiyuruvi, Mamaram and Marudai. These are the three names they are mentioning in the Kamika Agama can be used for mumukshus, people who are seeking living Advaita. For bogis, people who are seeking outer world success and outer world pleasures, the trees that they are specifying are Venkarungali, Nelli means Amla tree, Maguli and Vembu means neem trees. And the trees, they are also mentioning the trees which should not be used. The tree stems which cannot be used are drumstick tree and Naruvilli, Amanakku means the tree made from castor oil, Pisasamaram and even the trees which have a lot of iron content. Those trees cannot be used as toothpick, okay, stick. Now this tree is basically a neem tree. So we are going to make stick which can be used for a bogie, okay. The length should be 21.156 centimeters. So I am going to cut the bottom end first as so that it is evenly cut and it is not curved. So now here you can see that we have cut the rear end of the tooth stick. So we are now going to measure 21.156 centimeters and mark the other end. Here we have made a mark. We will now remove all the other small stems. We have now marked, this is the 21 centimeter mark, so we are now going to cut it. This is cut to be exactly 12 angulas and this is from a bark of a neem tree. So this is a tooth stick as per the Kamika Agama which can be used by a bogie.
And please understand, not only we will make the video available, soon we will start making even these products available for all of you. And you can enjoy the brushing teeth as per Mahadeva's instruction. And I tell you, even while you are brushing, you can be in Samadhi with Mahadeva. See, I am brushing as per your instruction, directly from you. Not only I am thinking as per your instruction, I am even brushing as per your instruction. So, the Kamika Agama is available in the internet for free download. In many websites, you can get any one link, and there is I myself can say few links: Agama Academy, agamam.com. In all these links, agamaacademy.com, agamam.com, in all these websites, they have put the whole thing freely for people to download and use it. Even Himalayan Academy has put these agamas freely for people to download and use it. And we do have some of the palm leaves related to agamas, and we will also scan and upload. So now whatever available resources, you can take it, download and start using as much as possible. Make Kamika Agama as your lifestyle. Soon we are coming up with more and more demonstration videos and products. Demonstration videos and products to make Kamikagama as lifestyle. And even the vessels in which food should be cooked, how we should cook, how we should eat, all that we are soon coming up with demonstration videos with the original verse and the instructions and the products to make Kamikagama as our lifestyle. And through this, I formally declare Kamikagama will be our lifestyle book. Our lifestyle, cooking, eating, worshipping, rituals, homas, everything will be done as per Kamikagama. So I will continue to expand on this Upanishad verses in the further satsangs. I request all the Mahants, Sri Mahants, Ashramites to download the Kamikagama and just go through, read. It's already is emailed to all the Sri Mahants and Mahants. Now even Kotaris and Tanidars can download and try to make this as much as possible part of our life. With this, I bless you all. Let you all radiate with integrity, authenticity, responsibility, enriching, causing, living Advaita, the eternal bliss, Nityananda. Thank you. Be blissful.
Nityananda Dhyanapitham, Nityananda Nagar, off Mysore Road, Bidadi, Bengaluru. Phone 08027279999. www.nityananda.org. www.youtube.com/Life Bliss Foundation.